Hey ACO family, this is Kate from the American Cornhole Organization. Click the link in the description below to become an ACO family member now. Or take the next step and click the link to become an ACO certified official director in your area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an update. And stop by and say hi at the next ACO Major. See you there.
Ferguson with the first bag out of his right hand. A little bit loose and to the right. Johnny Thomas.
Loosen on the backside.
On the backside, yep. Getting themselves a nice backstop. Both of them will use it. Up and over for the airmail shot. Fergie not afraid to launch. I think these are still warm-up shots. Yeah, they're not going to go live. That away. All right, so Darryl's going to engage the tablet, and we will be underway. Let's see.
Uh-oh, somebody fell down in the stanchion.
Oh, no.
She's laughing about it. We're okay.
I don't think we got it on camera, so no. If it isn't on camera, it didn't happen. How about Kennedy Meineke and Justine Smith up 19-16 on Chloe Arrington and Kim Dyson? What's game one of what would have to be a double-dip situation?
That would be huge.
That'd be a monster upset right there. Spinning that bag for first pitch, basically, because there is no lower seed. What's that?
There is.
Oh, this one is seeded?
Yeah, these seeds are real. Well, I mean, all the seeds have been real because if somebody does have tournament points, they're real seeds.
Oh, well, I guess so. But it does leave a lot to the imagination.
We thank the folks at Scoreholio for seeding the tournament for us.
Mm-hmm. So Johnny and Darryl, the higher seed according to the bracket, 4 on 36, take first bag.
Now I'm going to check and see if they actually have season points.
Darryl leaves one up and over. Willie's got that middle. He's going to gather one of Darryl's with him. Chance to pick up a couple right out of the chute with that 45-degree.
Nobody has senior double points.
Nobody. Yeah, so it's seeded by throwing, what, literal seeds on the ground, and whoever picks up the most?
I think so.
19-18, Kennedy Meineke and Justine Smith holding on to a slim lead in game number one against Chloe Arrington and Kim Dice, but only a 3-point effort needed from them to close out in one game. First bag out of the right hand of Gary Ferguson laid low. He's going to double down on that bet right there. Johnny Thomas, is he going to go up and through? Well, he muscled it up there. Had his Wheaties this morning.
See, Gary kind of gave the head tilt.
Mm-hmm. Going up. Oh, look at that.
That's a great bag.
Nice cleanup right there. Johnny's going to run through. Yes, he does.
All right. Congratulations to Chloe Arrington and Kim Dice.
Oh, they took
They came back.
They did.
Yep.
How about that? So they were down 19-18. They found a way to pull 3 off, and now they are our women's doubles champion. Congratulations, Chloe Arrington and Kim Dice. A couple of names you're going to be hearing a lot about a little bit later on when the women's singles division gets underway. And right now, Johnny Thomas and Darryl Macon hold a doubled-up 4-2 lead on Gary Ferguson and Willie Johns. Willie's got a very distinctive kind of 45-degree angle loft. Mm-hmm. Very easy throw.
Women's doubles champions.
And as easy as he makes it look to deliver the bag is how difficult Darryl makes it look to deliver the bag. Yet to the same result.
And Finn, I know you weren't in Punta Gorda for that classic, but when Darryl was involved in the Little Drummer Boy challenge, when it's right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, his left hand delivery looked fluid and normal.
That's impossible.
It was amazing.
Video or it didn't happen.
Well, trust me, we have it on video. Lucky for us, I was on the air.
How is that possible?
And it looked clean. It looked.
Who was it that we watched last night with the big arm swing? It was Austin? No.
Hunter Powers.
Hunter Powers, yeah.
Austin Powers.
Austin Powers, yeah.
Hunter Powers with the big reach in the back, kind of the flex and then down. Yep.
And you do have to wonder if he would have that same sort of arm swing. Nice bag there by Fergie if he was having to do that, drummer boy delivery.
I can only imagine no, because your brain is going to try to find the easiest way to do it. But no, the Darryl Macon left-hand delivery looks very pretty. I'm not going to lie to you.
Interesting, right? We may have him do that just for exhibition purposes, just so I can see it. Not saying that you didn't see it, but I would like to see it for myself.
We can roll the footage. We have all the footage.
So 6-on-2, the first bag out of Darryl Macon's right hand. Willie says, all right, we'll just go ahead and let these get themselves out of the way. If you'll do the honors. If not, I will.
Center court 2, Tristan Jernigan and Jackson Dunn. Center court 2 of juniors.
And Willie Johns can't convert. It's a 10-on-10. He picks up no points. It is still 6-2. Johnny and Darryl.
That's not fair, 3 against 2.
I know. Johnny and Thomas and Darryl in the red lane, showing a 6-2 advantage on the scoreboard. From Owensboro, Kentucky, the Owensboro Convention Center. Thank you to the Visit Owensboro people. You guys have been wonderful to us. World's 19 marches on. We have crowned a junior doubles champion. We just crowned a women's doubles champion. Senior doubles is next. Johnny Thomas, Darryl Macon, Willie Johns, and Gary Ferguson. Comes down to this.
And they have to get through this so they can get over and start playing senior singles. And that, again, it comes out as a great area.
Gary.
How about that? The nicely done there. That's a Johnny Thomas special right there. He's got 1 out of play, so he's just going to have to be happy to give up 2 unless Gary does him a favor, which he is not wont to do. I was going to tell you something really important a moment ago, and that airmail and then that push took me off my game. 6-on-4 as they give up 2 to Willie and Gary, to Johnny and Darryl. Let me ask you this, as we talked about pitch styles. Is there anybody and feel free to throw something in the comments as well if you're watching. Is there a player who you look at and think, if I could mold my pitch after theirs, who would it be? If you could steal someone's powers, whose would you take?
No.
No one?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
You would stick with your own. Is that right?
So, the reason I say that is because when we were at the Game of Throws in Oak Grove this past year, Bryce Jefferson told me Maz has the prettiest bag that he's ever seen. So, I have 100% confidence that I have the prettiest motion, and I'm going to live and die on that hill.
All right, well.
So
good for you.
That's how I stand.
That's a bit of that self-confidence we were talking about earlier during the juniors doubles. I, on the other hand, look like I'm having a seizure every single time I step out onto the court. I think There's a couple players. What about you? Maybe Heinerman. Would I take your pitch? Yeah, if you could take Isaac Hurt. I mean, their throw, the whole approach to the game, the whole
motion,
thing, everything. And I would tend to say from a fluidity standpoint, I would say maybe Caleb. But there is something about McKenna where she throws that knuckleball bag, and yet somehow it does what she wants it to do when it gets there. There's something about that I would like to have, because I think that would throw a lot of people off that I was playing against. So there's something about her style that intrigues me.
It is just captivating. It really is to watch.
It's hard to process when you're looking at it. You're like,
I get it.
That should not do that.
Why is it so good?
I don't get the science there. But and then who is it? Is it Braden Easterling? Who is it that has the look? It's almost a doppelganger for Caleb's throw.
No,
He's got
Brandon
that-
Earls.
Brandon Earls, yeah. They are almost exact pitch twins, if there is such a thing. Lots of bags stacked up on top as they gather their weaponry. I got to get in there and add their scores in there, which amount to a wash. Willie John's first bag out of play. Gives Darryl a great opportunity there to make him pay for it, and he does.
All right, I got some names here. I'm going to run down the list real quick. If you hear your name, please come say it with your phone. Andy Till, Chris Day,
Willie
boy.
again.
Dalton Sixley,
See if Darryl can make it hurt here, get at least 4 if he goes in.
Right up the middle. You're going to give him the middle. He's going to take that middle 4 spot, adds it to the tally. So 6 on 4 becomes 10 on 4. The inevitable list of names being read out over the PA while we're doing this is on. So pay very careful attention if you're out watching and you're supposed to be here.
Never fails. Gary with a level 3, level 4 block right there.
But now, will either one of them mess with it, or did he just do that to
I don't know.
screw Johnny's vibe? Because he's got a typically pretty spot-on airmail.
We'll see if Gary's going to try to get around it here, and he does, but he also kind of pushes his bag farther out of the way. Oh, that could be what he wanted. Can he clean it up and go through? He can't.
No, he's just he's got one
He's trying to be cute with it.
left, and he can probably best bet just to run it up the middle. But Johnny says, "Nah, I don't think you are." So he's going to shoot it
Shoot it for 1, drag it for a couple.
up and over. Oh, no,
Clean,
it is.
too clean.
So good.
He'll get 1, 6-5.
His might be the cleanest regular time after time after time airmail.
Yeah.
And he just steps up and he goes, he might as well just go, here's the airmail, and look at you while he throws it. 10 on 4 remains this, 10 on 5, yeah.
Yeah, 6-5. He picked up 1 with that clean, crystal clear airmail. So here's the thing. If you were to ask me what aspect of a player's game, I would take Fergie's airmail for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Because it's so consistent, and no matter how many cups he consumes in a day, it's still the exact same thing, and he makes it so often. I'm like, dude, how?
Yeah.
And he's got one right there in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Willie's trying to get his attention, give a little encouragement down there from one end to the other. 10 on 6 or 10 on 5. 6 a moment ago is now 15 on 5. What?
Oh,
Is that
did he
a 5 spot?
Was it a 10? It could have been a 10-5.
10 on 5?
I thought it was a 10-8, but I guess I must have not seen one. Oh, there's one on the front of the board right now.
Yeah, right. That's one of Ferg's. Yeah, right out of the chute.
And there's another one. See if Johnny can put some more pressure on here, especially if he can go after that bag. I don't think he does. Oh, he tried to.
Yeah, he's not happy with it. He's chewing on the inside skin of his cheek.
Gary to give up.
No.
Oh, and he doesn't.
Well, I think they know they have to be double dipped, so he might just playing with a little bit more casual abandon than we're accustomed to. Let's see.
Should be 18-5 if my numbers are right.
And they are. Darryl Macon lets it fly. Perfectly placed. Oh, and he put him on, as Phil likes to say, Temptation Island there. Nice push through there to collect. Willie says, all right, I'll do what I was kind of hoping to do last time this time. Leaves that one collectible. Nice of Willie to do him the favor. There's another one running up. Leave it there. Willie's got to go up and over and try it. He puts one off the back, and I think
That should do it.
that should finish it off there for game number 1. Johnny Thomas, Darryl Macon 21-5 is going to be the final. Is that
Wow.
game 1, 22-5, but yeah, 21-5 when all is said and done. So now all they have to do is do it again.
Yep.
All right.
That didn't happen. It's 0-0. We'll start over.
Yep, and that is our first of today's doubles finals that has gone to a double dip situation. Chloe Arrington and Kim Dice dispatched with Kennedy Meineke and Justine Smith, 21-19, in a Game 1 thriller on Center Court 2, hosted by CBC. All right, so first bag. Out of Johnny Thomas's hand. That bag's just holding on for dear life, and now it's gone. And I think you saw it got to a tipping point in that first game where Fergie's just like, I'm just going to play around and see what I can get if I can get it. And I think he and Willie both they had like a little bit of a hand signal, like, let's just move on to the next game and get it done there. But who knows? Maybe not. Who knows what goes on between those years.
And that is interesting because that's another thought. When you're in a situation that you have to be double dipped, at what point are you okay just giving that, well, this game wasn't my game. We'll get the next one.
Give it away.
At what point is that okay? Or what point are you making peace with it's not my game?
Well, the team who we've probably had that conversation the most about, Craig Irvin and Tyler Amos.
Yep.
We've seen them in so many double dip situations where we've wondered at what point did they just give up the ghost and say we're going to move on and try to finish this in game 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's one from Willie. He just loses it off the back. What's crazy, those bags what are they throwing?
OTTs, I think.
OTTs, yeah, they're playing a lot faster than a lot of the other bags that we're seeing up here. So that's going to be a
I think it's a 12-7.
12-on-7, so a 5 spot right out of the chute. This is on pace to be perhaps the fastest senior doubles final in the history of cornhole as well.
And it even went 2 games.
Right, that's right, exactly. Usually it takes as long to play one. And I know that I go back to that, what might seem like a trope, but it is the case. And the reason to bring it up is we are watching it change.
Mm-hmm.
The pace of this game is faster than it has been over the last handful of years, and you started to notice that. And I think it's because there are a lot more defensive plays being played versus just run it straight up the middle and in.
I agree. No, I 100% agree with that. We'll give Johnny and Darryl 2 more. 10-on-12.
That's going to take it to 7-0.
Nothing.
Kind of hypnotic to watch this game. This one's
It really is.
nothing fancy. Oh boy, I'll tell you, Willie has been cursed by that bag running right over the hole and off the back. I read his lips there. Oh, he tried to get it up and over, and he does.
And he piggybacks Darryl's in another 12-on-7.
Yeah, oh boy.
12-0 through 3 rounds, maybe?
Oh, my. Well, they can't be tired already because there is still a long way to go here on this Wednesday, which is really moving day for juniors, seniors.
And Gary puts it on the back floor.
Yes, he does. Johnny's going to lay low and stay consistent, stay up around that hole. He'll take 1 or 2 if he can get them. That was a little bit more aggressive than I was expecting. Fergie up there to try to airmail and runs that one off the back. So Johnny goes in and collects What's he got? 10?
10-3 right now.
10-3 right now. So this could. Well, so 10 on 6 right now. So take another 4 spot, get it up to the 16-0.
Everybody's attention real quick. If you're in a game, just kind of listen up. We have I don't know if you've noticed it out front, it looks like the Stanley Cup out there, and it's got a bunch of names on it. That's the Farsing Cup. Chew Farsing, he was an ambassador of this sport. He died many years ago.
Description of the Farsing Cup coming right now for those who are putting teams together for the ACO Farsing Cup.
The Farsing Cup, and it's in memory of
Very special
Chew.
memory of Chew Farsing.
It's for
Doubles and singles teams are put together.
You get a team of 4. We take your 4 finishes in singles and your 2 finishes in doubles. Whoever has the overall combined best finish.
Oh, there's one off to the side there from Darryl. Oh, no, he did not.
7-3, he'll get 4.
So they're going to take 4 out of that. Oh. And as many times as he's gone off the backside of the board, to see him front board one is just, I don't even know how to explain that. Mm-hmm. He must have got a load of Fergie's white socks through him. Farsing Cup is a tournament where you decide your team of 4, and then it has everything to do with aggregate scoring, not unlike what we did yesterday with the taco draft. But they'll keep track of it, and the winning team of 4 will be added to the Farsing Cup. It's a nice honor to take every year. You just go create your team and see what happens. That's where Isaac Hurt was part of the winning team last year.
Yep.
All right now we're looking at a wash, and now we're not.
Johnny gives up 2, tried to be aggressive and get 2, knocked that airmail down. He did not.
16 on 4 becomes, what, 16 on
6.
Oh, 16 on 6. Yeah, he did. Willie Johns, honestly, looks like his eyes are closed when he throws.
Yeah, I know we mentioned Monday with the state slider. It's 20 games-ish for those that played in it.
Yeah.
Then you had senior doubles today, and some of these guys are tired. Not gonna lie to you.
No question. Nice bag right there to kind of roll in. He takes Darryl's with it. Darryl says, I'll take the middle if you're going to give it to me. He's not going to chase. He's just going to run it up to finish. Darryl will do the same. Pick up 2. Gets those 2 back. 18 on 6 in game number 2 of what is a double dip situation. Gary and Willie came in the king's seat. Johnny and Darryl took him down 21-5 in game number 1. Now Darryl's up there looking at himself on the screen to see what it was he did, how he liked it. Big smiles on everybody's faces. I will say, no matter what happens here, these guys have as much, or if not more, fun than anybody else playing the game.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we talked about how the juniors and they're palling around and the camaraderie and everybody's all friends. This is the exact same way. They're all friends here. You know, they play doubles together. They play against each other in singles. It's, you know, you catch them all at a barbecue at the backyard. You know, it's a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Gary's always going to find a way to poke or prod somebody. Poking Johnny Thomas in the side. It's, you know, they're all playing and they're all loving the game, and that's the best part of it.
No question. And you're never going to not see Johnny Thomas without a smile on his face. He just soaks it all in and spreads it around.
All right, court number 59. We're looking for Ron Wilson. Court 59, Ron Wilson. Ron Wilson, court 59.
I don't know what Sammy Hagar being shouted out is the indication for what he's going to do there. Oh, Johnny tried to run it through. That's his speciality.
It's a good bag because now if Gary puts it on the board, he loses. He's got to try to get the bag in his hand in the hole
The one on the board in the hole.
No, if he just puts his bag in hand in the hole, he'll give up 2. Puts it at 20.
No, but if he takes the bag that's on the board in the hole, he runs a risk.
Correct.
Well,
So
although those would wash. He would wash that with Johnny's bag because he's got 2 up there, doesn't he? He's got 2 sitting up there.
Yeah, so if he pushes through everything, he'll give up 2, 12, 10. We'll take a timeout. They'll talk about it, walk about it.
Oh, boy. What a day it has already been here at Owensboro, the convention center. As we like to call it, Thronesboro. I'm still trying to get a hold of the mayor to change it to AC Owensboro. I figure that's the next possible logical step since this is our home away from home. Thanks to all of our bag partners who are part of the tailgater upstairs. The red room and the blue room and the bar that connects the two, Green River. You never thought that red and blue made green, but they do in this particular case here, upstairs at the convention center. Green River Distilling, a big part of Owensboro history and a big part of what we've got going on this week for the World Championships of Cornhole from the American Cornhole Organization. Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO for a handful of years. Mad Maz, Isaac Mazanka, 1 in, 1 off. That's going to do it right there. I think they finished it off. Hugs have been exchanged and champions have been crowned. Johnny Thomas and Darryl Macon take down the double dip scenario, and they are our seniors champs, and Willie Johns is none too happy about it. It's the first emotion I've seen him show. And hugs all the way around. We'll see if we can get these guys over here to talk to us for a moment. How about our seniors player of the season against one of the guys he had to beat to get there? Very nicely done. Nice round of applause for Fergie. A nice round of applause for Willie Johns. That was a lot of work to get to that point. Get them up here. So now we'll get Johnny and Darryl to come on over here and spend a couple of minutes with us and tell us exactly how they pulled it off. Now they're telling secrets that I don't think they're going to be allowed to share here on the broadcast.
Yeah, not on the stream, guys.
That's all right. There ain't no stinking FCC for this stuff. Look at this guy pretending how he doesn't know how this works. Good golly. Well, I'll tell you, a lot of cornhole has been played. Come in here, Titan.
Yeah, there's the camera.
Look right up there.
Oh, okay.
All right. You pick which. You can look at that one over there if you want to, Johnny. It won't see you.
And probably can't see me. I'm probably some of these. I'm so short, I probably can't get seen anyway. So
probably not.
In the front.
Well, a lot of cornhole has been played just socially and otherwise this week. Obviously, you guys were battling in the player of the season for seniors. You get a chance then to team back up, and it's got to be nice to take down a doubles championship. Yeah, as partners.
There's no doubt about it. We've battled each other all year long. We finally got one together. It's great because Darryl, like I said, I told you yesterday, he's taking me to the woodshed, and then yesterday was my day, and today in this first game, he got us through it. I mean, it was him. And but there, hey, look, we lost our first game coming out of the gate, and you're talking about a battle through.
Scott.
A battle.
Oh, yeah.
We both battled through, and
We
we
lost our
changed
first
bags.
game to them.
Yeah, that was our first game.
Is that right?
Loss.
So it was a little
First
revenge,
game, first
was it?
loss.
Oh,
Yeah, went
wow.
straight to the losers.
Well, and Maz was talking about this. We're seeing a lot of doubles teams now having to split and then play each other in finals. I mean, are we going to see that again? Is this what we're going to? Because we already talked to the juniors champs. I mean, Riley and Caleb, very good chance we'll see them facing each other for the finals kind of. But you've already been there, done that this week.
We hope to do it again.
Think you're going to do it again?
That's our plan.
It wouldn't hurt either one of our feelings if we played each other in the finals in
right.
singles. But
We're
hey,
on
look,
the same-
I would appreciate Darryl all year long. We both tested it, but this is right here makes a lot because, like I said, that first game, Darryl's the one that got us through that first game. I was struggling, and throwing against Fergie, it's hard to get focused anyway.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about that on the stream too. Yeah.
Well, I said it was refreshing. There was a period of time when you all were warming up, and I said, to no one's surprise, 3 of the 4 players have been found, and they're here. To no one's surprise, oh, there he is. And I said, but to my surprise, he's drinking out of a cup that actually belongs to the venue. So I thought, well, maybe that might change his game a little bit. But who knows? But you guys played lights out. It looked like a lot of fun. Willie showed a little bit of frustration there. He was losing some off the back that I don't think he was expecting to. But you both played solid. You played the game we've come to know from each of you. And it was a perfect combination. Wonder Twin powers activate.
It was, and dude, I couldn't find a better partner. And I mean, it's been great this year, and we've had our ups and downs, but this right here it really helps what we've done all year long.
All right, and one thing now, you said that you saw this in, where were you, at Punta Gorda?
Yeah.
When Darryl was playing the drummer
Darryl.
boy.
Yeah, let's talk about your left-handed release because it's beautiful. It is.
Not that your right-handed release isn't.
Yeah.
Your right-handed release is something.
I know, my left hand's so smooth.
But it's so clean, and we're like, where is this Darryl Macon?
No, I'm gonna argue with that crap. I mean,
Okay,
I'm
Johnny.
I'm saying that because when we warmed up, he didn't throw nothing like that until he beat us. I mean,
Okay.
when he beat us, I mean, he was lights out. It's like, where was this when we were warming up?
Right?
And
Yeah.
then he comes in there and just beats me and my partners. I mean, me and Chris, Chad Jackson. He comes in there throwing the best game he's thrown. He's like, where in the world did this come from? Well, there's nothing on when we was warming up. And he's like, I'd saved it for you.
Yeah. Just further proof you can be partners and not know everything there is to know about said partner. Well, it's about, all I'm going to say, I'm going to wrap this up and say it's about time Alabama did something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Have y'all
okay.
won every
Okay.
single, has Alabama won every single thing we've had here so far?
Well,
except for
we're-
Kim, I guess.
Hey,
She just showed
and
for
we want
Georgia.
to still say, hey, go Alabama, let's do it all. So, I mean, we'll hope
Yeah.
we
We've had
pull
a
them
good
for
show.
it.
All right, congratulations,
Thank you.
fellas.
Thank
Well
you.
done,
Thank you.
well
Thank you.
well
guys.
done,
Good
well
job,
played,
Darryl.
and nicely earned. Our seniors doubles champions here at ACO World Championships 19 here in Owensboro, Kentucky. We're going to take a break here on center court. We're going to go grab a bite to eat. Invite you to do the same thing. You know what? Take the back half of the day off. Throw us up on the big screen. We got a lot more to get to, and we may see these two battling in the seniors championship tomorrow. They just got to run the gauntlet now. Lots more to come on the ACO Digital Network.